Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to our this series of videos in which we are showing you how Microsoft Excel can help you track your missed Salah and how it is important that you use a dashboard, and that gives you the more motivation to do it, and it helps you address the issues of your forgetfulness and clear your backlog before it's too late, and increase your iman and faith for the especially for the hereafter. It's in the hereafter is something for which we should be worried. Not that it is necessary. It is urgent. It is urgent. You never know when the hereafter is going to start. It just starts on the very day of the test, and we have to make preparation. And this is one of the preparation which we are doing. That we are clearing our backlog, and disposing of all the rights which are in our custody, and which are related to some others. Some rights are of Allah's right, which we have to do it. Some rights are for our relatives, so which we have to clear it and give it to them, and before it is too late. So all is it makes sense when you have the sense of the hereafter. You have got that sense of the hereafter. You have got the sense of urgency in with respect to the hereafter. It is very, very urgent. The things become different. Your world become different. Uh, here is a question asked by someone on this. That Sahaba used to weep. They used to think about the hereafter too much. Often, Ummahatul Mu'minin, among the Ummahatul Mu'minin was Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. She used to weep on recitation of certain ayah. Let's see what is that ayah which used to make her weep. The question is said that the it is written in the books that when she used to come on this ayah in أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا كنا من قبل yes, this was the ayah. Let me make it obvious to you. Yeah, this is فمن الله علينا ووقانا عذاب السموم. This was the ayah on which al-Mu'mineen Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha used to weep a lot. So then what this ayah is telling, the meanings are here, that so Allah has graced us and protected us from the torment of hell's scorching heat. Right? So فَمَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَيْنَا وَوَقَانَا عَذَابَ السَّمُومِ. And so the answer is the question is about this ayah. The writer has written that there is a book I read called 100 Stories of Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, by Mufti Afzal Hussain Ilyas. Afzal Hussain Ilyas has written this book, 100 Stories. So one of the chapter has sparked my curiosity. Was that her concern for the akhirah. It was about how she was overcome by the Surah At-Tur, Ayah 27, which we have shown you. The translation of Ayah is here that, however, Allah has favored us and saved us from the punishment of the scorching wind. Is actually scorching heat of the hellfire. So the book stated that she was so overcome by this ayah that she kept on reciting it repeatedly and weeping more each time. Weeping more each time. I want to know a little more about this ayah, the tafsir. Why was it so powerful that it made her weep so much? So the muftis, the scholars have answered it like this. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. When the reality of akhirah dawns upon one, then when one studies the Quran Majid and Hadith Mubarak, the effect will not be like a person who just acquired some information. Rather, the effect of Quran Majid and Hadith Mubarak will be such that it will cause one's iman and conviction to increase in the hereafter. And it will be as though he perceives the scenes of the hereafter, and he sees the Jannah and Jahannam before him. And Allah Ta'ala knows best, as answered by Mufti Zakaria Makara, and checked and approved by Mufti Ibrahim Saliji, Damat Barakatum Aliyah. So Sahaba, the companions, they used to weep a lot, as you must have heard about Usman Ghani radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Whenever he used to think of he used to talk about the moth. The death. So he used to weep a lot. So people used to inquire why only moth makes you weep so much. He said this is the first. He used to say that this is the first stage of hereafter. So moth is the very first stage of the hereafter. Whoever goes well from this stage, then all the rest of the stages will be good. So moth is the before. So one should make the preparation for moth. You never know when will all the your book of deeds will close, and this is the stage when the chapter is closed. You are gone. You are past. So before that stage, you never know when will it come. Before that stage, you have to make the preparation. So let's get back to the tool, which is of course for the preparation of hereafter, and that is the Salat. Salat is going to be the first question reckoning. You will be questioned by the Salah. That what how much salah have you missed and why have you missed? We will have no justification. So salah is very important. So first thing we do, we make a copy of it. We have made the copy of it so that the originality is secured and we don't get mixed up with it. Whatever we do, this is secured, and the original version is set aside. And now we open it. So once we open this new file, it's going to offer you a button to enable the VBA contents it is containing, right? So as soon as it is open, sometimes it takes it's OneDrive, yeah. So that is why sometimes it gets slow. Okay, so it opens with a button on the screen allowing you to enable the content, which is very, very important. If you don't enable the content, the file will not serve this purpose. So enable it so that it updates you say that yesterday was 13th of June, and until 13, it assumes that since you have done the Tawbah and you are performing all the due praise, all the mandatory praise, and are prayed duly, right? And how about your Salah? Anywhere, you can double click anywhere. So this is going to take you here. So the first thing you do, you enter your yesterday's that yesterday was 13, right? So you double click on here, yeah, on the very next the first available place. So from here, we will say that enter the 5 days of my brain that I did ever since I have used this technique of so Allah has made us steadfast with it, and there is no gaps. Alhamdulillah. Praying is a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah empowers someone. So on 13th of February, we managed to do the 5 days clearance of backlog. So each day we prayed the 6, so 5, 6, the 30 prays, and you will see that the Fidia is reducing day by day. Day by day, it is reducing. Overdues are day by reducing. This slice is reducing, right? Once it goes away, it is eliminated from here. Our job is done of this. So this is our target, and this is also being the preparation when we should know that if I die today, so that much fidya is a liability on over my heirs whom I have left behind. So they are supposed to pay this off my assets, from my assets or their own assets also. They can do it on my behalf if they have gone, but they are not bound to. So you have to make the will. You have to write a will to them. Writing a will is not. It's a very good thing. One should write a will. That you never know when the journey of your life comes to an end, and so you should mention that I have this. All my balance salah are mentioned in here. So you take on and if you do it, this is a favor to me, and do it from. So under the supervision of ulama, this has to be done. It's not just there is a certain sequence of distribution of assets. We will cover it somewhere. What are the sequence? The foremost sequence is the funeral, because you cannot hang up the dead body from burying and you start doing the other things first. No, first of all is that you do the tajheez or takfeen. What is tajheez or takfeen? That is the funeral, arranging the janaza, arranging the ghusl, arranging the coffin, arranging the graveyard for him from his assets, right? And once it is done, then you have to check the liabilities, if there are some liabilities that have to be settled first before the distribution of any assets of the deceased, right? So once all the liabilities are paid off from his assets, then there comes the heirship starts, and this has to be done with the close consultancy with the ulama. They have to be. Here comes the role of ulama as well, right? Ulama is the best resource. What are ulama? They are the heirs of anbiya, wal warithun al anbiya, warasatul anbiya. So they will tell you what to do and how to do the things, right? So this is a great thing, that get connected with the ulama always, and ask, even if you know everything, get it endorsed and reconfirmed with the ulama. Well, I hope you find all my presentation useful. Thank you very much for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
لوح بھی تو قلم بھی تو تیرا وجود الکتاب گنبد آبگین رنگ تیرے محیط میں حباب لوح بھی تو قلم بھی تو تیرا وجود الکتاب گنبد آبگین رنگ تیرے محیط میں حباب عالم آب و خاک میں تیرے ظہور سے فروغ ذرہ ریگ کو دیا تو نے طلوع آفتاب لوح بھی تو قلم بھی تو تیرا وجود الکتاب گنبد آبگین رنگ تیرے محیط میں حباب ذرہ ریگ کو دیا تو نے طلوع آفتاب شوکت سنجر و سلیم تیرے جلال کی نمود فقر جنید و بایزید تیرا جمال بے نقاب شوکت سنجر و سلیم تیرے جلال کی نمود فقر جنید و بایزید تیرا جمال بے نقاب لوح بھی تو قلم بھی تو تیرا وجود الکتاب گنبد آبگین رنگ تیرے محیط میں حباب شوق تیرا اگر نہ ہو میری نماز کا امام میرا قیام بھی حجاب میرا سجود بھی حجاب شوق تیرا اگر نہ ہو میری نماز کا امام میرا قیام بھی حجاب میرا سجود بھی حجاب تیری نگاہ ناز سے دونوں مراد پا گئے عقل و غیاب و جستجو عشق حضور اضطراب تیری نگاہ ناز سے دونوں مراد پا گئے عقل و غیاب و جستجو عشق حضور اضطراب لوح بھی تو قلم بھی تو